寂しいし電話来たりかけ直した後すぐ行く会いに TEAMTOMOPHCHIチーム友達混ざり合いちぎりかわしちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎろチーム友達
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to SGA. Clock at 6. Minnesota with the rebound. Now, here's Edwards. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Holmgren. And rebounded by McDaniel.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Over in the corner, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And you hope that this inspires the offense. The game is about putting it in the basket, and that first bucket took a while.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And so here is Oklahoma City. And there's the defensive 3-second call. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. SGA has screen on McDaniel. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting, 90% from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And free throw good from Hartenstein. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Outside, Dort. There's the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
That'll be a 5-second call. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota.
In for Minnesota, number 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
Williams kicks to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Trains the 3-pointer. SGA's got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Oklahoma City ball.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Takes it inside. And the dunk by SGA.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Oklahoma City ball.
Now Holmgren. Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Shoots from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Minnesota making a switch. Shannon's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. And he gets it to go.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Donte DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
First free throw is good.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Miller comes in for Gobert. And it's Clark in for Edwards. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Pass to Wallace. Puts up a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
That'll be a 5-second call. Randall's checked in for Miller. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Wiggins passes to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Randall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And it's Wiggins missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one's good by Clark.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams with a clean look. Offline with his three. Reed against Williams. Pass to DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Thunder out in front, leading by 17. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Williams for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clark finds DiVincenzo. And here's Reed. Shot clock at 6. Caruso against DiVincenzo. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wiggins outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Wiggins has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Oklahoma City. Elbow shot is on the way. Jump shot is good. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
The Thunder shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line, so those numbers are always going to be positive.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Wallace outside. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Reed. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Over in the corner, Caruso traps in the tray. And the Thunder lead by 20.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Shannon. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead to the paint. And Jang gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Reed's got his second basket of the night.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
Clark Naz Reid, a former six-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, They've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in for Jen. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And SGA's subbed in for Alex Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills it from outside. SGA's got 14 points.
Yeah, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Outside Edwards. SGA with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the feed before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back over to you.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
So it's the Timberwolves now. There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants the T-shirt?
Alex Caruso is checked in for Jalen Williams.
Alex Caruso.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
The defense there got